Things fucked up. Women's looks is banging. Your looks did it. Your mind didn't. Your bad bitch look did it. So I would wife it if y'all could get it. But being intricate, I guess you would critic. On the internet, they like you should spit it. I don't know, like, but why try to describe it? That's not good business. Uh-oh. What happened to my shit? I got time to waste. Now I gotta lift up shit and all this bullshit. I cannot describe how important it is to be humble when it comes to dealing with women. Sure, you want to be confident and all that shit. Sometimes confidence can get you in the space of a big head. And when you get a big head, you might misjudge a woman's feelings towards you, and that's the problem. Never assume that a woman thinks that you're number one. That's the key word though, assume. Let her prove to you you are number one. Does that mean that you just sit back like these so-called bad bitches do and just expect a man to be a slave and do everything? Nah, you gotta do your part too. But what's happening out here is, fuck happened to my shit, man. What's happening out here is a lot of men are under the conditions of believing that you gotta earn this woman and, you know, show her that you love her and then she will like you. And that's a lie, because it's somewhat the truth, but it's a lie, because when the woman likes you, right? When a woman really likes you, the number one guy, we talking about that number one guy. We ain't talking about the okay guy or the someone. No. We talking about the number one guy. When you are the number one guy, she's gonna put some type of effort into it. And I say this, and I hate to say this, because when women listen to this, they think that I don't understand that they have to deal with this with men too. But they do, and I understand that. But it's way different when it comes to men, because y'all have people coming at y'all all the time. Usually men, for the most part, they have to go after women. They have to talk to women. So they don't have the option of, you know, basically thousands of motherfuckers. That's not, they, even though women really don't either, but the illusion of it, they have the illusion of it. So for example, yeah, she might not really have real options like that. They might just want to sleep with her, but they still there. They still in her space. Men don't really have that problem unless you like a celebrity or some shit. But again, am I saying that men have to do absolutely nothing and a woman should make you her number one choice? No, I'm not saying that. But sometimes that even happens when you are a woman's number one choice. You really ain't got to do much sometimes. But I advise every man, if you do get a woman that feels that way about you, I advise you to return it back if you like her too. So this is not a video saying be a bad bitch male version and just sit back and think you ain't gotta do shit. But I'm trying to wake up men from choosing bad women and choose right women. So if you're a good woman, you shouldn't have no problem with this video. If you're a bad woman, I know why you mad, and I know why you don't like me, and I don't give a fuck. You can delete yourself. I don't care. I don't want bad women in my circle at all. Many kings fall because of bad women, but a great woman will actually build an empire with you. So this ain't about hating women at all. I understand there's a difference. But what y'all men gotta understand is the moment you sense that a woman is bullshitting, you gotta let her go. Y'all are not doing this though because you're under the illusion and you're under the doctrine that you gotta keep working hard for a woman and eventually she'll like you. Meanwhile, you're doing all these magic tricks and that other guy that she really like, he ain't doing shit. Or he's doing the bare minimum or whatever. And he probably sleeping with her. And you're doing all this and all she's doing is just keeping you there. Good puppy, good slave. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep giving me free validation. Keep giving me free attention. Keep giving me free money. I don't know about y'all, but if a woman don't see me, or if a woman don't see herself as a possibly trying to be a potential wife one day, you know what I mean? She don't really, why she deserve my money? Why would I give my future wife money that I could be giving to her to another woman that ain't even gonna be around or don't give no flying fuck about me? Make it make sense, man. Because y'all don't make it make sense at all. This is why the women are the way they are towards men. I keep telling y'all this shit, man. If men would tighten the fuck up and grow some fucking balls and stop being so thirsty, women would have to become better and respect us men, but they don't have to. And that's fine. We can't change the world. We can't change the simps out here that are going to get their balls clucked by a woman. That's their problem. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They want to deal with Jezebels, they will deal with that. That's their problem. But what we can do is filter out the right women from the wrong women. And a lot of y'all going to say, well, there's no such thing as a right woman. That's bullshit. There's got to be right women, because if there's not right women, then that means all of us are men. All of us men are bad, right? And I know that's bullshit, because you wouldn't see a lot of men on YouTube and all that wondering why a woman did this and why a woman did that and why women this, and you know what I mean? You wouldn't see that. That's coming from a mindset of a good person. If you're a bad guy, you don't give a fuck why a woman do this or that. You just want what you want from them. If you're a bad woman, you don't give a fuck why men do this or that. You just want what you want from them. It's the good people who are wondering why men did this and that. Well, I'll take that back just slightly, because you can be a bad person, a bad woman or man, and still complain about some bad woman or man that did you wrong. Your karma. So it could happen, but for the most part, when people are wondering why somebody doing them wrong and why, you know, this and that, it's usually a good woman or man. They usually, what their intentions was good. But you got a lot of people who are dealing with women or men for the benefits, man. That's all they want from you. They don't really want you unless you are that number one. If you are not a woman's number one choice, you are her bitch. Bottom line. You can say it any way you want. You can say, well, she gives me head, blah, blah, blah. Say what you want. If you're not her number one choice, you are her bitch. She's only choosing you because that guy don't want her. And if that guy wants her, he can take her from you. You want that? I don't. Sometimes a woman might not know you are her number one choice yet. I get it. That's where that reciprocating part comes in on your part. Sometimes it does take a little bit of effort, you know, to show the woman that, man, maybe, yeah, maybe him. You know what I mean? But a lot of times women already got their mind made up. That's why they pick the wrong guys. They don't allow men to reciprocate back to prove, you know, I hate to say prove, but that's what it is, to prove and show that I should pick him. A lot of times they don't do that. They go by attraction. That's how they pick a man, not off of, you know, attraction and a guy that is showing that he's the best choice for her. They don't do that, and that's why they get burned so much. It is what it is, man. But a lot of y'all, man, you get a woman's number, you doing jumping jacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? You doing, that ain't nothing, man. You got a woman's number, that means nothing. Nothing. It don't mean nothing to them, so why should it mean something to you? Now, there's more to it than that. Because a lot of times what's going to happen is, you got her number, she's going to put you in that little line, because you're going to stand in that line unless you are just that number one. And she don't see you as that fucking guy that she loves, that celebrity. If she don't see you like that, you're standing in line, dog. You're an option. You're not a choice yet. That's bottom line. But a lot of y'all get the number. Start doing jumping jacks and shit. She puts you in her little line, right? And she might like you for a while. Maybe a couple of days, a week or something like that. And then someone else comes along. And you're not her number one choice. So since you're not her number one choice, aka meaning this guy's the best I've ever seen, I can't do no better. If you're not that guy, what do you think gonna happen? The odds of her coming across another guy coming across that she likes better than you are extremely high. And the moment you will be able to tell, because maybe you didn't talk to her for a week or something, and then you hit her up. She comes with the one word shit. You already know what time it is. Don't even entertain it. Leave it alone. You cannot do this with women. They have too many men in their face. You got to take that shit serious. You have to be a man of respect. You got to be, or you're going to get played. But the good news is, if it's a woman that really trying to fuck with you, all this investigating this shit becomes a lot easier. Because she's not going to leave suspicions and acting funny and her vibe you off, and you're not going to really see none of that. You only see that shit when they on that bullshit. I'm telling you, man, a lot of them look at men as just, well, men do us wrong, so I'm going to do them wrong. I made a video the other day. Don't be a victim to it. The moment you see, time to go. I tried. I gave you a chance. You wanted to play the game. Go play the game with them other little boys. This is a grown-ass man over here. That's how you got to move. You got to do this. If you want the right woman, you got to do it. Women can get mad and say you're mean or what. It is what it is. You got to do this to find the right woman. Because if you play around with the wrong ones, how you gonna find the right one? Immediately, as soon as you start sensing it. But on the other hand, maybe she didn't text you back. Maybe you haven't heard from her for a week, right? But when you do hear from her, remember this in this part of the video. When you do hear from her, you're going to see the type of you're going to see some type of energy that she's actually into talking to you and interacting with you. Or maybe you hit her up in a week. You ain't gonna say, oh, hi, or what? All this dumbass shit. She's gonna try to carry on the conversation. That's how you know. That one word shit is not carrying. That's basically, I'm gonna respond to keep you here, but leave me alone. Basically. Does that mean just because somebody texts one word that that's what they mean? Or, no, but you could tell, man. Especially if you sent a text that required a motherfucker to actually say something more than one word. Come on, man. You know what time it is. Stop playing yourself, man. As men, you got to do this. They got too many options. The internet that changed the whole game. And it changed the whole game. And I see men getting played all the time. So a lot of women will say, well, who hurt you? Ain't nobody hurt me because God got me. You can't hurt me. God's always going to expose if a woman's full of bullshit. Why? Because God knows my intentions are good for a woman. So why would God allow me to get played when he can bless me with a woman who deserves a man like me? Y'all ain't ready for that. So be the man that God feels deserves a great woman. Do what's right. And I'm telling you, God will protect you from this Jezebel shit that's going on. All this shit can be applied vice versa if you're a woman listening, by the way. But today, I'm sorry, I got to go with the men on this one. I just got to. But whatever I'm saying, you can flip it vice versa. A man sending you one word text, you can flip everything I said vice versa and apply it. So don't get mad, don't get offended. Take the game that I'm telling you and apply it the opposite way. Because really it applies the opposite way. Other than the fact that men don't have a bunch of women lined up for them. They got some, but not like a woman. Not like a woman at all. Because a woman ain't got to be doing nothing with her life. She could be dead broke with a bunch of kids, no money, no nothing. And all she got to do is look good and men are lined the fuck up. Me, let's say me. I can look good, right? And be dead broke with a bunch of kids. Ain't no women lining up in my inbox. They don't even do it if you got a whole bunch of money, looks, and everything. So it's not the same in that aspect. But all that other shit I was just telling y'all, besides that, it is the same. So if you're a woman watching, you can apply that vice versa. Other than the option part. And I know y'all think that men got all these options lined up. That's bullshit. It's not true. Not like y'all. It's just not true. However, when men usually do have options lined up, is usually genuine, usually, meaning that she wants a relationship or something. When women have them lined up, it's usually, I just want to fuck. That's the difference in that one. So men got the upper hand on that one. Honestly, it just doesn't seem that way. And that's why women are the way they are towards y'all, because they think they got the illusion that they got the upper hand. In other words, men are replaceable, man. I get another nigga every day, man. Who the fuck is this Twan guy? So what, he got this and this. Man, there's another dude to do this and do that for me. You see what I'm saying? They think that good men are a dime a dozen. That's not true. Some of them don't even want a good man. They just want benefits. They will say, I want a good man to get the benefits. See, what they're doing to y'all men is selling you a dream. I want a good man. Nobody will love me. Poor me, poor me. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm sure there's good men that try to love her. And she's like, nope. Now, take it into consideration, because I was talking to a female friend, right? Take it into consideration. If she's hurt, you know what I mean? That's a little different, right? But I'm talking about, other than a woman that's hurt and just got a relationship, we're not talking about them. We talking about the ones that are out here talking to a whole bunch of men and screaming and crying. Let's say this, women that are actually looking for men or looking for benefits, but scream and cry that there's no good men. I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to a woman who's been hurt by a man, because that's shame on men. You know, it's usually the good women that get fucked up. It's already bad enough there's not that many good women. Now you men are fucking up the good women. It's going to get to the point there's going to be none, and I'm not suffering for none of y'all. And if you're a good guy, don't suffer for them. The only way you want a woman, obviously, but don't suffer for these motherfuckers. So you're going to have to filter out women. You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. This shit is on point today. All right, y'all. Yeah, man. But I know a lot of men might watch my video and they don't want a woman. They just want to have multiple women. And I don't agree with that, but you still got to filter out women, believe it or not. You think you safe because, well, I'm a player and it doesn't matter who the woman is. Yeah, it does. You can get your whole life fucked up in a whole lot of ways being that player. I'm not even going to get into it. You know, I done made videos about this over and over again. I'm not going to keep saying it. You can lose your life. You can catch STDs. You can get the woman pregnant that you really don't want. You don't want the woman. You know what I mean? But you got her pregnant. Now you tied her. All this shit, man. This shit matters. Not only that, men should have more standards for themselves. Period. Why would you be out here willing to sleep with women who are sleeping with everybody? That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me, man. What are you getting out of that? Do you really think pussy is worth that? When you can go get some pussy from a woman that probably only want to fuck you? It makes no sense. But y'all don't want to put in that work. Because now, if you get a woman who only wants to fuck you, now you got to cooperate. Now you got to actually be something for that woman and shit. That's what it really boiled down to. I know. You're going to take the easy route and put your dick in some trash shit. Basically, you might as well just put your shit in a dumpster, motherfucker. Might as well put your private in a fucking dumpster. That's what you're doing. Same thing. You're sleeping with trash, dog. If they wasn't trash, they would move accordingly. They wouldn't be fucking every man they see. Plain and simple. They would have standards. I don't give a fuck. And the same thing with y'all men. I don't care what you say. Get mad, whatever. It is what it is. I'm no better than you. If I was doing it, I'd be trash. I'm sleeping with trash, that makes me trash, right? So it's not no diss or none of that. It's the actions that I'm dissing. Understand the difference. It's not a diss towards women. It's the actions. They have a choice to be queens if they want to. They don't want to be. They want to be bad bitches, and they using it against y'all men because y'all don't get it. Y'all still think that you could change a woman or she's different for you because I'm that nigga. I got the best sex in the world and she's all on my dick. A lot of that shit is just to blow your fucking head up so she can manipulate you, man. That's why I say when it comes to a woman, remain humble. Remain humble and let her show you Yeah, she really do like me, man. There ain't no way around it now. I see it now. But you can't see that if you're not humble. If you think, oh, I'm the shit, nigga, I'm the shit. You're going to think every woman in the world like you, like a lot of these big-headed females. They think every man like them, and that's why they constantly get played. They think every man really like them, but they don't realize almost every man just want to fuck you, and they don't like you. That's the facts of it. Even if a man does like you, like, I like how she looks and all that, that don't mean he really want to commit. That don't mean he really only want to fuck one woman. See, it's a lot of bullshit going on. You got to understand this rabbit hole is deep as fuck. So sometimes a person does like you, a woman or a man. A woman can like you sometimes, but she wants to like other men too. She wants to fuck other men too. Or she might be in the mindset that men owe her shit. She might like you, but she feels like, I'm entitled. So he got to do this, he got to do that, and this and that. Not if she's not your wife. See, that wife shit should not be rushed. That's something that should be taken serious. That's a title that a woman has to earn. And you got to earn it vice versa. But y'all wifing up women just because she look good. And she could cook. And she blew up your little head. And told you the biggest dick and the best she ever had. All this bullshit. Not saying that you might not be, but the point is, they blow up your head, and I don't know why that car tried to pull that bullshit. Gotta watch these motherfuckers, man. The point is, they will use your ego against you, so don't let her blow up your ego. What Drake tell y'all? Don't try to gas me up. I like better on E. You know what I'm saying? Stop seeking validation like females. You are a fucking man. When you start seeking validation, that's feminine. You shouldn't be seeking validation from her. Let her decide. It's her choice if she want to give it to you. You shouldn't be seeking it. When you start seeking that shit, that's when you start taking that shit to a whole nother level. And she might just be, a lot of y'all thinking a woman flirting, and she just saying hi. You seeking validation. That's what happens. You think, oh, she flirted with me, she like me. Nah, she just probably using you for your fucking energy. Or she just been nice. But you think she like you because you seeking validation that much. Or your head is that fucking big that you think every woman just meets you and bows down to you. And if you're not careful, some of y'all might be on that Me Too list. Ain't no bitch ever said no to me. What you talking about? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna do it. Nah, see what I'm saying? They know their ideal God, man. They know what God they like the most, man. And if you not that, then you're done, man. You might as well just write the divorce already. If you plan on getting married, or if you are married and you wasn't that number one guy, it's a matter of time. Either that, or it's going to be a long, sexless, arguing relationship marriage. You got to be the number one, man. That's why you got to self-improve yourself as a man. So you could be like, man, she don't pick me. I don't know what the fuck wrong with her. I just literally might not be her type, because there's no way on God's green earth. And I'm a decent dude too. She's got to be stupid, or she's just not for you. Sometimes God just doesn't want to bless that woman with you. You could be a great ass dude and God feels like, nah, I got another one for him. If you smart like me, you would say the prayer, God, don't let women like me that are not good for me. And don't let me like women that are not good for me. The other way, hey, you have faith in God, try to follow God. Any woman that really on some bullshit, they'll fade away. I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody try to come to my inbox. I don't know if they're doing it for validation. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about people who have genuinely came to my inbox or try to talk to me in life or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the ones who have came and they just faded somehow. Like flaked or faded. And you be like, what happened? But now I know the game. You know what I mean? Plus I also know that, hey, oh yeah, I forgot. I pray to God to keep the bad ones away from me. And I believe God will do that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just come for the validation. That guy looks like he's on a pretty high level. Let's see if I can pull something like that. And then if you actually even reciprocate just a little bit, yeah, I could get him. I'm good now. This is what they doing to y'all. These niggas, all them niggas, I got 25 numbers in the club, girl. It's a game to most of them, man. The easiest way to tell is if a woman is she being serious when she talks and interacts with you, or does it seem like some game or some arrogance or some take it or leave it, chase me or whatever. Because I'm telling y'all right now, you know, as men, we have been told that we gotta basically earn them, and they have not been told that they gotta earn us, and that's gotta stop. That's gotta stop, bro. Because if I'm okay as a man with bringing more to the table than you, how the fuck do you not gotta earn me too? But hold on, let me get this straight real quick. I'm okay with bringing 75% to the table, and okay with your 25, but I still have to earn you too. Not in the sense of reciprocating back to the woman, but earn you and you just sit there like a Barbie doll. So basically, they have put y'all under the fucking condition of, you gotta earn me to change my life. I'm gonna say that again. You gotta earn her just to change her life. Like, I'm gonna earn this woman in my life to change her life. That's how they got y'all men thinking, dog, and y'all falling for it. Because you don't understand that you're dealing with women who don't either A, they want multiple men, or they don't like you as their number one. That's what you're not understanding. If you understood this, you would only deal with women who really like you, dog. There's no other way around it. Stop that Barbie doll shit. Stop all this dumbass bullshit and focus on what really matters in women. Am I saying go get a woman you're not attracted to? No. But there's women you are attracted to that got way more than this little fantasy Barbie doll that you got put in your head. And a lot of times, these so-called Barbies, they ain't even looking like that when they wake up in the morning. That's why y'all should not focus on looks like that, man. Now, again, I'm not saying get with somebody you're not attracted to, but focusing on looks primarily to pick a woman, you're a fool, man. You gonna get burned, man. The Bible say her beauty is vain. Does that mean God made her beautiful for no reason at all? No, but it's vain. It really means nothing. If that woman is not a woman in the inside, it means nothing. All they do is use their beauty to try to get y'all motherfuckers, man. Their beauty, their sex, and their manipulation, and y'all fall for it. Because you're not sharp on your game, man. Matter of fact, y'all don't want y'all wife, man. Keep playing with these other women. Y'all don't want y'all wife. Because if y'all did, y'all be on y'all shit and y'all wouldn't be so quick to just fold and buckle like a little ass bitch. You don't want your wife, dog. So go ahead and keep playing with the dirt bags, dog. Keep getting manipulated. Keep falling for their lies. Keep standing in their line. I don't know about y'all, but I want a wife. So anybody who's on some fuckery got to get cut the fuck off. Why? Because I love myself. I'm in love with myself. I don't gotta take shit. I've been there and done that. I've been that same guy that will put up with that bullshit. Oh, she cheated, and oh man, I don't want to start all over again. Man, I hope she changed. I'll forgive her. I've been there and done all that shit. Where does it get you? Nowhere. My situation in life could have been way worse. I could have had kids and everything, but God looked out for me because God knew my intentions was good. He knew my heart was pure when it came to those women. He knew I wasn't trying to be fucking around and shit. I just got burned because I didn't analyze women like I should have. And even if I did, maybe I still would have messed up and picked the wrong one. But at least I took the chance of trying to analyze. Right? All this crying about women arguing and not seeing me as the leader and this or that. My wife don't sleep with me. She don't give me head, blah, blah, blah. All that is a direct result, 9 times out of 10, of you picking a woman that didn't see you number one. Unless you are just completely fucking up and just completely doing that woman wrong. And she's not left yet because she does see you as your number one. That's the only 2 ways. Let me say that again because I forgot that part. If a woman's arguing, bickering, not wanting to sleep with you, blah, 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 you're not a man, you're not a leader, blah, 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 whatever. right? It's only one or two things, man. Either you was never her number one, you know, you was just somebody, because remember, women are survivalists first before love. They're going to put their kids and all that shit first, right? Either you was never her number one, or she's still there after all the bullshit that you're doing. So, like, if you're not a man doing what you're supposed to do and she's still there, you was her number one. She'd have been gone by now. Like Kobe Bryant's wife, she'd have been gone. She'd be like, yep, run that bag, Kobe. You done cheated, I'm gone. But she didn't, because she see Kobe as number one. See that? And you actually get margin for error when you are seen as number one. You're not her number one, you out. The moment you do something, that motherfucker's eyebrow move weird. He gone. I don't like the way he's eating that food at this dinner date. I'm not seeing him again, because you're not her number one. Meanwhile, Chad and Tyrone could blow up her fucking car, and she's still, oh, what you doing today? Where you at? Chad and Tyrone fucking every woman in the city, and she's still trying to get with him, be with him. Why? Because she sees him as number one. Doesn't matter if Chad or Tyrone's the bad guy or not, and you the good guy. Who does she see as number one? That's what matters, dog. Are you supposed to take advantage of a woman who see you as number one? No. But it makes it so much easier because she's actually going to work with you. You can't work with a woman that don't see you as number one. You're done. Stop giving them fucking wife treatment when they don't see you as husband. Fuck that. You got to have balls, man, and you got to be cutthroat because they're cutthroat. They're cutthroat. They will drop your ass like a bad habit the moment they see somebody better than you because you're not her number one. But y'all men, y'all still under the illusion, oh, women they're princesses. They never do nothing wrong, you know. Yeah, good women are pretty much princesses for the most part. But another thing is this, and I think this is why a lot of men get misunderstood, or why they misunderstand this shit. A lot of times a woman is going to be, she's going to be how she feels. She's going to treat you how she feels about you. So she feels you, if she feels you are her number one, she's going to cooperate like a motherfucker, like you a drill sergeant and shit. But if she feel like you 3, 4, 5 and shit, she going to be flaking and all that other shit. So ask yourself, when you interact with this woman, does it seem like there's respect there and interest and shit like that? If not, then you're not the one, man. You just there to just buy time, or I can't get Chad or Tyrone, so I'll just deal with you for now, etc. But I meant to finish that other part off about, like, some men, you are the woman's number one, right? And you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're moving in a foul way. Maybe you are like some of these females I'm explaining in this video, right? So the woman is not cooperating and reciprocating back to you now because she realizes that you're full of shit. But at the same time, she doesn't want to leave you because you are her number one. So it's one or two ways, like I said. Either she sees you as number one and she is not sleeping with you and arguing all the time and this and that because she feels that you are not doing what you're supposed to do, right? Which is on you, men. Or she doesn't see you as number one, and that's why she's doing it. So you got to ask yourself as a man, and this is the end of the video. If you're doing everything right, you know it. Like, hey, you want to go here and this and that and this and that, and she starts acting funny, it's done. Don't fuck with it. You presented yourself as a gentleman, as a real motherfucker. You came as real as you could. You know, you was that guy that they cry about on Facebook. You was that, and she's acting funny. You're not the one. But if you're not doing that and she's acting funny, then that's on you. You can't expect a woman to be fucking good to you and you full of shit. So if you really want to know if a woman's full of shit or not, just ask her out. Stop going back and forth with her. Just be like, look, man, hey, you want to go out one day? And if she show up, that's a good thing. But how does she start acting after the date? And if she doesn't show up to the date at all, then you already know what time it is. You could give them one chance. Shit happens, I guess. But if something happened, let her say when y'all should hook up next time. or, you know, for the date. Let her do it. Because you already asked her out. Don't be begging like a fucking bum, man. Stop acting like women are better than you because they're pretty. That don't make them better than you. I got looks. My looks don't mean shit, though, because I'm a man. So why the fuck should her looks mean so much? I get judged as a man by who I am as a person. Why the fuck would you not judge women by who they are as a person? Y'all got to get up out this look shit, dog. That shit means nothing. I'm not saying it don't mean nothing as far as, like, I'm not fucking with somebody I don't think is attractive. That's for sure. But just because I think this one looks better than that one don't mean I'm picking her. Because by default, the more I like that woman, that will become my supermodel. The woman I wife will be my supermodel. It won't be no eyes for no other woman. Because they won't compare. It don't matter. Their looks will be irrelevant. Because that's my wife. I picked her. Nobody better than her. I don't even want to look at a supermodel. Who gives a fuck? I'm happy with who I got. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. And it shouldn't matter about sex. But we see that don't happen. Men get good women still want to fuck other women. For what? Obviously, if you wife the woman, she must have had some good sex. I would hope so, right? So why the fuck you looking for this other shit over here and here? I'm sure if she was willing to marry you, I'm sure she's willing to learn everything you like sexually. So if she knows everything you like sexually, why are you looking over here for some shit? It don't add up to me. Why I want to sleep with another body? I don't know what I'm getting there. She might not even, of course she probably ain't going to be as good because the girl you with knows you. She knows what you like. But, you know, people think the grass is greener and shit, so we know how that shit go. And that's why a lot of times you get all that flaking and shit. And that's what I'm telling y'all. The moment you see it, save your time. Don't even deal with it. Stop thinking that this one's so great and she just the best ever. No, man, pretty much, she's pretty much the same as any woman. Either she's going to be good or bad. Either she's meant for you or she's not. Stop thinking because she looks a certain way that her sex must be the best ever. I'm going to let y'all know something about that look shit. The best looking woman I've ever slept with was the worst. Sexually. Was the worst. I don't know what happened. Bad timing? Something? I don't know. I'm just saying the best looking one. I'm not saying that. No, just the best looking one that I could think of. The best looking one was not the best at all. So that throws that out the window. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's my experience. So I can't speak for everybody. Y'all have a good day once again. You know, I'm sorry that I can't explain it sometimes for the woman's perspective, but it's the same thing. But, you know, women don't really have to deal with it as much as men. You know, we don't have fucking 80,000 people flooding our phones like that. I mean, it's to a certain extent if you're a dude on your shit, but not like a woman, man. She could be living in a dumpster, dog. Motherfuckers still be trying to fuck her. It's just sad, but it's the truth. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But we all know why that is. We know that most men just want to fuck these women. But that's not the point. That doesn't mean in her mind that she doesn't see that guy that she likes the most trying to fuck her. She's going to try to fuck with him before you. So it goes back to being her number one choice. A lot of y'all men wonder, well, why won't she fuck with me? I'm a good dude, blah, blah, blah. Because she has the opportunity to fuck a guy that she likes the most more than you. And she's going to take that chance first before she fucks with you. If she fucks with you at all. I'm going to say that again. Whoever she likes the most, she's going to have an opportunity to fuck that guy. Because we all know men will just fuck women just because. They don't got to like them. So, she's going to pick that out of all the guys in her phone. She's going to pick the one she likes the most. And that guy's going to have an opportunity to fuck that guy and interact with that guy, go on a date with that guy or some shit like that. She's going to be able to have an opportunity to spend time with that guy. So if you're not the number one, the title of this fucking video, she's going to flake and act funny and shit. Because the number one guy showed up. Mr. Chatter Tyrone showed up. So be her Chatter Tyrone. Just be the good version of the Chatter Tyrone. Be a woman's Chad or Tyrone, but the good version. If you are not a woman's Chatter Tyrone, she's not for you, dog. you will get played, man. You will get used. You will get abused. You will not be respected because she doesn't really want you. Imagine me wanting a Cadillac, but I got to settle for that over there. Yeah, it gets me from point A to B and what I need, right? But I really don't want that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's not the Cadillac. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. Y'all have a great day, man. All I do is try to make people think, man, especially good women and men. Stop getting played out this motherfucker, man. Stop playing the game with these people. Leave them alone. Soon as you see the fuckery, leave it alone, man. People do not do fuckery on people they like or think they might like. They don't do that. If you had a job you like, you're going to act right. If you got a job you don't really like, you're going to do fuckery. Plain and simple, man. I'm out this bitch.